Driving forward is energy. Basically, making very marginal. That is not features.
I'm going to show an example in a minute. You want to create the bet, frame the bet, and then find
Okay, everyone, hang on. Where did this group come from? We started 2 minutes ago, guys. Sorry.
Our watch says differently.
Of course, but eventually it happens. And it's the same kind of marketing you need to do that, of course. Showroom, endorsement.
Ah non, mais tout le monde vient après la luxe. You're down.